Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Inside Elections. The date is Wednesday, December 31st, 2025. Happy New Year's Eve. And today we're going to be talking about how in 2025 Democrats did even better than everybody thought. So for today, last video of 2025, I want to once again recap how Democrats did in 2025. In fact, they did even better than expected. They flipped 21% of every single GOP held seat that there's an election for. 20% of seats that were 20% of seats that were up for grabs, they got. And these were not in swing districts. The vast majority of them were in deep red districts, in R+10, R+20 districts. If Democrats actually flip 21% of seats in 2026, as they did in 2025 in the 2026 midterms, that would result in an astounding House margin for Democrats. And now, actually, let's look at it here. This is the current map. Democrats are at 215 in the minority to Republicans at 220. If this same shift happened in 2025, in 2026, if Democrats flip 21% of seats, let me show you what their map resulted. This. Democrats at 261 to Republicans 174. Nearly a 100-seat House majority. An 87-seat House majority for Democrats. That is amazing for the Democratic Party. And this is not completely out of the realm of possibility either, because this article says somewhere, I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, as started Donald Trump's first presidency in 2017, large Democratic victories in New Jersey and Virginia, paired with overall performances in special elections, foreshadowed the blue wave of 2018. Does that sound familiar? Large Democratic overperformances in Virginia and New Jersey, combined with huge, large swaths of Democratic overperformance in special elections, signaled a blue wave in 2018, is going to do the same exact thing in 2026, which is what we're seeing special election after special election, poll after poll, election after election. Democrats are shaping up for, if this plays out like it did in 2017 to 2018, which there's not really any signs saying that it won't. Democrats are barreling headfirst straight to a huge House majority in 2016, if not a Senate majority. We can look here. Let me open up a blank Senate map. We can look at. Do this. Senate. Okay. So in this scenario, states for the Democratic Party, states like Oregon, Colorado, New Mexico, Illinois, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Delaware, New Jersey, which might be a new thing, might be a new state to see in the safe category. New Jersey would be safe. Minnesota would be safe. Minnesota is going to be safe either way. In 2024, it was safe, which means 15 or more points for the respective party. All these states would be safe for Democrats. In Republican states, there's other states. So states like Idaho, Wyoming, South Dakota, not Kansas, not Nebraska, not Iowa, not Texas. They would have Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, not South Carolina, but Kentucky, Tennessee. Kentucky maybe if Andy Beshear for some reason ran, he can narrow it out. But these states, South Carolina would be likely, which means a 5 to 15 point margin. It would dip below. Same with Montana. Same with Kansas. Same with Florida. Same with Alaska. Unless Mayor Portola runs, then Mayor Portola would win. The Democrat Mayor Portola would win. I'm going to film the rest of that real quick. States like New Hampshire, Georgia, North Carolina, Virginia, and Michigan could be likely for the Democratic Party. States like Nebraska would narrow up for a very close margin for Ned Osborne. Same with Iowa. Texas too. Ohio could even flip to the Democrats. Maine would probably flip to the Democrats too. These special elections, not just special elections, on-cycle elections in New Jersey, in California. California wasn't an on-cycle election, but in New Jersey and Virginia, these elections were foreshadowing are foreshadowing 2026 just like they did nearly a decade ago in 2018 when the last time there was a Donald Trump midterm. And these House margins, let me go back. Oh, I lost it. Okay. But you remember what it was. It was 261 to 174 in favor of the Democratic Party. Those are numbers that Democrats should be astounded for, and Republicans should be terrified. Republicans should know that everything that we're seeing, Democrats are flipping 20% of GOP seats. Democrats overperformed by 20 points in deep red districts. They overperformed by 40 points in Kentucky. Republicans should see this and either change what they're doing or be terrified of what's to come, because they should know that they're in administration right now. What they're doing is unpopular. Whether or not they care, whether or not they just want to get their agenda done with, I don't know. But the point is that Democrats are setting up for a blue tsunami in 2026, and Republicans are not. Republicans are set to lose huge portions of Congress. They're set to lose the House, possibly lose the Senate, which, if you were to told anybody this time last year that Democrats actually have a shot at winning the Senate from after being behind 6 Senate seats as they are right now, the Democrats actually have a shot at winning it, no one would believe you. That's just how far we've come. After 2024, we were talking about how everybody was talking about how this could be the sign that Republicans are going to be in office for the next 3 decades. And now they might lose the Senate that nobody thought that they had a chance to lose in 2026, all because of Donald Trump's administration, how unpopular he is. So much so that we're seeing it in the numbers. Democrats are flipping 21% of seats, of GOP seats that are up for grabs. They're not losing their held seats. Democrats are not losing, they are winning. And that's going to continue into 2026 unless there are drastic changes. Okay, that's enough of my talking. My last video of the year. If you enjoyed this video, I encourage you to like, subscribe, comment suggestions of any video ideas for you want me to talk about. I will talk about it. Yeah, I hope you have a great day.